time, I can't let up off this grind. And one day we gon' be fine.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy G&G Fredo, aka Fredo Clutch, aka Mr. Fourth Quarter, aka Mr. Ice in his veins himself. And I'm bringing you guys a new video of me making my 14th and final build of NBA2K26 in Season 8, my LeBron James accurate replica build. You know I ain't gonna waste no time with you guys. I'm gonna show you the build, show you the Sigs, show you the dunk packages, show you the takeover, everything you need to make this one last build. You know, once it hit July, it's pretty much no more money spent, you feel me, for the rest of the 2K cycle. It's pretty much chill. But here's the build right here, guys. If you like videos like this, you're gonna get up out of here now. Just drop a like, drop a comment, and sub up, man. We got college football coming out that we're gonna dabble into a little bit, Madden after that, and some other games. But I wanted to make this LeBron James build as accurate as possible. Here's the cap breakers. I have 21 cap breakers. I missed 2 seasons. I have 21 cap breakers. If you have more than that, I would suggest maybe one more to pass accuracy. That's what I'm going with, 87, and then probably 70 speed with ball, so you can get the pro dribble style. Other than that, you know, you can pretty much put it wherever, and this build pretty much does everything everywhere. Next, I'm going to show you my takeover. Obviously, running speed with ball, so you can get that, you know, better quick movement with the most OP badge in the game right now, the Dishmaster. But sometimes you want to switch it up, you know, running posting machine and the shoot and take, other things like that. Now, I will say there's a lot of different ways I see people go about making their LeBron James build, going 6'8". You know, that's the meta this year and all that stuff. But I want to stay as accurate as possible. You know, I wanted to go with his real height, 6'9". And, you know, I wanted to build with that. I wanted him to be able to do a little bit of everything. You know, I have 39 out of the 40 badges. The only badge I don't have is mini marksman, which I can't get. But other than that, I wanted to be as accurate as possible and show he's to make an impact on the court wherever. It's the start of Season 8, so I don't have all the +1s and +2s for the badges. But when I get all those back, it's going to be crazy. Like, the build is going to literally be everywhere. You know, these are my Sigs, and I'm going to show you my Jumpshot. As far as the dunk packages go, you know, you can pretty much run whatever. The signature dunk package, obviously I'm running as LeBron, but everything else, just contact dunks, things of that nature. And I'm gonna put some gameplay here at the end for you guys to show my very first game. As soon as I made the build, I dropped the build and I jumped straight in the wreck with them. I'm gonna show you guys the good, the bad, the ugly with my very first game. You know, the missed shots, you know, my bad decisions, my good decisions. But I feel like the game turned out pretty good. If you stay tuned to watch it. If you don't, I appreciate you watching it this far. These are my, you know, accessories. Some people care about the accessories and how they make their LeBron look and stuff. Other than that, we finna jump straight into this game. I'm gonna show you guys, I was a black plate. This is literally my very first game with the build. You know, we entered 5 random wreck. I ain't even, you know, load up with the squad. I felt like that would have been a little bit too easy to force feed me the ball and, you know, get the content. I wanted it to be a natural, as if I'm, you know, somebody on the street who just made this build and I want to go hoop. And just to show, like, wherever position they put me at, wherever they, you know, had me, I can do my thing and I can hoop. First time, you know, playing defense, immediately make them pick up dribble and, you know, lock them up. So first time getting the ball, I go straight into the post. I dot my teammate. He smokes it, but it's all right. You know, it's early on in the game. But, you know, I'm getting back on defense. I think I make a good closeout here and get a good contest, but they call foul, which is crazy. You know, 2K doesn't reward good defense this year, which is, you know, kind of sad. But he helps me out. You know, ball doesn't lie by missing all 3 free throws. You know, we got to love that. When they miss all 3 free throws, you know the ball don't lie. So to correlate with him missing all 3 free throws, I crash the glass, get the board, quick outlet pass, dot for my first assist and my first board. We love that. I get missed on the cut a little late, so I try to dot my teammate in a quick turnover. So you got to take the good with the bad when you know, working with a new player. But I get open for a 3, cash, chicken. You feel me? That 83 3-pointer has always been solid this year. You really don't need more than that to get busy. I try to hit a fadeaway, you know, trying to get in the post, get some of that bag work going. But then I'm like, well, let me just get my teammates involved. Cross court dot to my teammate in the corner, smokes it. I get the O board, try to get back in the post game to get that bag going. Fade, miss. I don't know. I couldn't time my fader. If you guys know any good faders down in the comment section, please let me know. You know, I know my pull-ups, you know, with the Pro 2 is clutch, but my faders has just been like iffy this year. But I get found on the cut, easy dunk. The other team throws a reckless full court pass, turns it over. I get it back right here, chick it right in his eye. You feel me? So our jumper, you know, we hitting our jumper, you know, getting hit on the backdoor cut, easy dunk. You know, shout out to the point guard. He was looking for me. You know, setting off-ball screens, getting involved in the pick and roll, attacking the rim. Tried to get a layup, but I guess a full jumper right underneath the rim is okay. 2K, thank you, I appreciate that. Get a good defensive stop. I ended up switching on to the power forward because a player on our team quit for whatever reason early on, and I had to stick to power forward, so you know they couldn't cheese the AI. But that's the beauty of, you know, LeBron, boom, being able to stick 1 through 5. As you can see, sometimes I'm going to end up on the point guard, sometimes I'm going to end up on the center, getting going on the fast break. I swear I felt like that was a foul or a dunk, but nope, it was a block and it was out on me, which is crazy. 2K, like, I don't know, man, but that's another dot, little steamer right there to my teammate. So I got my eyes open, you know, when I'm playing like on my LeBron build. Great contest on this. You know, you got to keep your eyes open, not only to score for yourself, but to look for your teammates. Like right here, I dot computer. Thankfully, the team let him shoot. So they was really letting me like orchestrate. You know, the randoms, like, they don't know me. They could not give me the ball at all, but they was letting me do my thing, get me involved in the offense, and I ended up being a player of the half. So we had a decent first half. Could have definitely made some better shots. Could have definitely made some better decisions. But for a first time ever on this build, you know, I feel like I'm hooping right now. Not a half. I feel like we need to just continue what we're doing. They give me the ball, I go baseline, slam, easy. You feel me? I really woke up in the second half offensively. Dot, knockdown. You know, I started like really getting into my bag. You know, knowing when to attack, knowing when to pass the rock. Right here, knowing, boom, they got a good contest, kicking it out to my teammate, easy. Feel me? I feel like we took this game over in the second half, started playing lock-up defense. I'm crashing the boards, getting the outlet pass going, dotting on my teammates, they hitting their shots, and, you know, we begin to blow the doors off these guys. You feel me? It was easy money from there. Getting good shot contests. You know, look how much distance I closed out. You know, 6'9", being able to close that distance is crazy. Getting out for a 3, chicken. You know, we started running away with the hill. Like, I really started getting in my bag on extra pass, dot, knockdown, like helping my teammates get involved and get their buckets too. So I really felt like I made a super accurate LeBron James build. If you guys want to copy this, you know, and just playing like LeBron, you know, not just making a LeBron face skin and making a quote-unquote LeBron build, but trying to come out here and score 50. Like, no, I'm scoring when I'm open, you know, dotting my teammates when I'm making the right basketball play. LeBron has always made the right basketball play, and that's all you got to do when you're playing. Just keep making the right basketball play, as you can see. But if you like videos like this, man, please be sure to like the video and comment down below if you think this is an accurate LeBron James build, and hit that noti button for, you know, future uploads, man. Other than that, stat, pray, and stay out of the way. Peace.